Hello my friends, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor Martyr. My name is Wilfred. So this year we have seen a new DLC being released for this game, introducing a brand new class called the Battle Sister. Now, as for all the classes in this game, it comes with the subclasses. So the first question that you may ask is, which of the subclass shall I be playing for my Battle Sister? Now, the answer could be pretty straightforward, only down to two things. One, of course, the look of the subclass. You may have your preference. The second one is the initial perk that is being assigned to the subclass that's unique to the subclass. So I'll get to that discussion in a little bit. But overall, the rest of it, be it as the beginning weapon or armor or even the starting stat, those can be change or even now as you play the game. So those are not really your consideration. It's really down to the look of it and also the initial perks. Now, if you take a look at the Battle Sister attribute, there are three of them, just like any of the classes in this game. Contempt, Resolve, as well as Passion. So Contempt is more just a pure damage kind of increase. Now, each tier of the Contempt would have its own kind of advantage as well. So those I'm not going to deep dive into it, because you will have your way to build your character to assign how many contempt versus resolve versus passion to it. So, but overall, the more points you put in contempt, the more higher base damage you will be. Resolve is more of the defensive stats, and passion is very much playing towards the class resource, which is called faith. So it really depends then on your play style. I personally may go for maxing two of them and leave the third attribute as something that just take the most I can. And of course, it really depends on what the tier unlock is going to be like for each of the attribute and what makes sense for your build. So that aside, if you look at the Sister Seraphine versus Sister Celestian as well as Sister Dominion, the perks wise, there are three different kind of perks. One is 60% melee damage bonus when surrounded, and you have to be surrounded in order to get that melee damage bonus. If you are always in the thick of the kind of like battle, maybe that's pretty good, especially for this new season of escalation. You may face a lot of horde, so that may be good. But bear in mind that if you are facing a boss alone, then of course there's no melee damage bonus per se, because you are not being surrounded. The Sister Celestian is really the plus 20% movement speed for on kill for 5 seconds, refresh on kill. So that could be very interesting, because by right, if you build your Seraphine or Dominion, you're having kind of like a utility for movement that you can leap or dash. So Celestian is really focusing on having the movement speed buff, and I do get my Sister Celestian to be moving pretty fast as well with other kind of movement buff. So it could be pretty interesting. Again, it is on kill. So if you are facing a very difficult situation whereby you may not kill that many that fast, or single boss, then of course this perk doesn't really help you. Last but not the least, Run and Gun is a plus 100% range damage bonus for 1 second after moving. You would hardly use a, say, two-hand weapon for that kind of like a play style, because you don't keep moving while keep shooting. But the only thing I can really think of is Whirlwind. If you like Whirlwind, that it could be around that as well, because Whirlwind as a combo weapon is counted as a range damage, and you would keep moving when you do Whirlwind anyway. So there could be an interesting build around it as well. So it depends on what you want to do. However, having said that, likely or not, you will not be picking any of these initial perk as your end game, because there are other better perks available for the sisters, depending on what you play with it. And the the text below, just for your information, different armor may have different kind of features. So if you look at Seraphine's armor, it is really having the tactical jump that's being recharged when you have a kill streak. So that's could be pretty interesting. Your character could be pretty mobile as well, but you have to maintain a certain kill streak in order to have the kind of mobility. If you look at Sister Celestian, but the armor gives you faith. Faith can be used for other interesting things to build your the whole character as well. So I can foresee, if you like the kind of faith, the act of faith kind of gameplay for your battle sister, then Sister Celestian kind of subclass make perfect sense. Last but not the least, the Dominion armor is very interesting as well, because every 5 seconds you've got 3 dashes, and you can dash to your hard content almost without even have to create a kill streak. So I am, if you were to ask me, my preference will definitely be either Sister Celestian or Sister Dominion. Look wise, I like them both, but I prefer Dominion, just a kind of unique kind of look. And from the perk perspective, I'm leaning towards the Celestian, unless of course I can find something that that I can keep moving while dealing range damage. And the last but not least, I think the armor wise, I enjoy playing the Act of Faith kind of gameplay, so I most likely would go for the Celestian armor, or any of these other armor that I would like to create a little bit more mobility for myself. So I hope this short video is useful. If there are any changes to these subclasses, be as a patch or so on, I'll put it on the comments below, pinned comments, so you can always refer to it for additional information. All right, cool. So I hope you enjoy the game, and I'll see you in this new season 6 season of Escalation.